40 and beyond. Today we have a lot going on. We're going to build strength. We're going to work our heart. It's PHA, Peripheral Heart Action. It's a fun way to get cardio and strength at the same time. Let's bring the knees up in front and I'll explain how that works. Warming up the body, deep breaths. Peripheral heart action means we're going to do a lower body strength move for 30 seconds. No rest, we go into an upper body move. We go through that cycle twice. So for 2 minutes, you're working, switching off from upper to lower body. Let's soccer kick across here. That keeps your heart guessing. The blood has to pump down, it has to pump up, and that gets your heart rate up. Switch up and over. So you're getting your heart rate up while you're doing strength training, building lean muscle, arms forward and back here, which increases metabolism. So we'll take those two moves then and we'll put them in a combination move for 50 seconds. Again, compound work gets that heart rate up, both upper and lower body working at the same time. You will have a rest after the PHA before we do the compound. And then we'll add a nice cardio blast at the end for 30 seconds after a rest for each circuit. Now I have an optional band. You do not need this band to do the workout, but if you have a band, we're going to put it around our ankles for the first 2 circuits. So set that up, and I'm going to grab my medium weights, and we're starting, I'm using 5 to 12 pounds, by the way. These are my 8s. We're going to hold the weight in front. We're going to angle lift to the back. At an angle, not straight back and not straight to the side. So right leg back, here we go. Lift back, the standing leg, keep a little bend in that standing leg. It's going to help you with balance. We're going to take this slow and controlled because we're going to be doing this work for a while. Feel the glute, feel the hamstring work, lower back's getting some work here as well. So lower body. From here, we're going to lift our weights alternating to each side. Tricep kick out with our arms, work in the back of those arms. So it's lift, lift, just like that. A little bend in the arms to start, extend the arms out straight. Try and relax your shoulders here. They'll tend to want to lift up, right? Try and keep them down. Make this work come out of the back of the arm here. A little bit of shoulder as well, but we don't want to crunch up those shoulders. We're going to go back to that rear leg raise, rest the upper body. So we're going to rear leg raise on the right and the left, going at an angle, I should say. And if you're not using a band, you're still feeling this. And if you're just starting out, I would suggest not using a band. You're going to get enough resistance against gravity. Gravity pulls on your body parts, resisting the work that you're doing. Band work is fun. Trying to make these workouts. Let's go to those kickouts. So everyone can do them. Give you modifications and give you progressions, it's called, as you advance in your program. Bodybuilders use this type of cardio. They do strength, but they need to get that cardio to burn that fat right before a competition. So they'll use PHA. Gonna go into a combination. So it's leg out, ready? Leg out and lift. Lift. Balance work, hard, right? I think I lied to you. I think I told you you gotta rest before the compound. No, we'll go right into the compound and then we rest for 30 seconds. We'll do our cardio and then we rest for another 30 seconds, I believe. I set this clock up yesterday, so I kind of forgot. Hang in there, it's 50 seconds. Heart rate should be up, do you feel it? We had the heart confused, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, and now it's all going at the same time. So this is bumping your heart rate up a little bit higher, and then we'll rest, get that HIIT effect, high intensity intervals. So we wanna let that heart rate come down for a HIIT interval here. We're gonna bring the heart rate back up. We're gonna use the band if you still have it on, because we wanna use it for the next circuit, yeah. Up and over, tap, push out on the band. Just like that. We'll reach up and over to your right first. So your left leg's gonna move. Going 5. Don't have a band, just do the move without the band. Totally fine. Up and over, tap, up and over, tap. Abs tight here. Breathe. Know that a rest is coming. Arms up over your head. You've been with me a while, you know. It's a technique to get the heart rate up without jumping. Heart has to pump blood up to these arms as they're overhead. Just has to work a little harder. It's just a technique to bring that heart rate up without having to damage our joints. And there you go, you have a rest. Nice work. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my light weights for our next circuit. We have 30-second rest here. Go over it with you. Our arms are gonna be here. We're gonna do side leg raises this time. And then the upper body is what's called a platter serve. Think about serving a platter. Extend those arms all the way out. Bring it back in. Working some arms, shoulders, and chest for the upper body part. Let's start with that lower body. I'm gonna hold my weights where they're comfortable. Right leg, left leg, just like that. Boy, second circuit with this band, if you're using a band, you feel that? I do. Get ready, we're going to that platter serve. The legs are gonna rest. Here it is. Push it out, pull it in. Glad you picked up the lighter weights if you have options. Squeeze the chest, pull back, squeeze the back a little bit there. Great job. Okay, you ready to rest the upper body? Yes, me too. Side leg raises. Balance work. I feel like it's like I look pretty silly, right? But this is good. I mean, we're getting a lot of work here, and we're getting that balance work. Last one here. Back to your platter serve. Now, when we go to that combination, we're going to do alternate arm to leg platter serve. So, for example, if your right arm's pushing out, your left leg's going to be the one that lifts, and we'll be balancing on your right leg, your right side, and then we'll switch. We'll start with your right arm, coming up in just a few seconds here. The alternating is going to be nice because we've got a 50-second round here. Here we go. Lift, lift, balance, abs tight. Keep your upper body upright. Try not to lean forward or back or side to side here. By keeping your tummy tight and your spine nice and long and strong. We'll get through this. Yay! Woo! I love working on balance. I think balance is, obviously strength, building lean muscle, increasing your metabolism, very important. I think balance is so important as well. We don't want to fall. If we do fall, we don't want it to be a tragedy. And not necessarily at the age we're now, depending on how old you are. Go ahead and rest for 30 seconds. But as we age, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, a fall can be devastating. So practicing balance now and using that balance throughout the years to train is only going to make you less likely to fall, or if you do fall, less likely to get injured. All right, we're going to take the band off. We're just going to some hamstring curls. Remember old school aerobics? That's it. Forward and back, just like this. Or you can do arms overhead. That heart rate will come up a little higher here. The arms overhead, but if you're just starting out, you're gonna get a good increase right here. You find what works for you. Just kicking the leg back, working those hamstrings, abs are tight, bring the heart rate up. and rest. Nice work. Okay, so that's how this works. PHA, you should feel like you're getting some cardio. You're breathing a little heavy, but you're feeling that strength work as well, working those muscles. Picking up the weight, keep your head above your heart because your heart is elevated. You don't put your head down below your heart. I'm going to start with a halo on this next one. It's up and around, hips go opposite the weight, and then back. Our lower body is a lower ab crunch. So start the halo, ready? Right side, we're going to do upper body first here. Other side. Get that rotation going. I like halos. They're fun because you can combine them with things too. Like we're going to do after we do a couple rounds of this. Get ready. Weight in front, abs tight. Crunch it. Really rounding the back here. Bringing that knee up. Pulling your lower tummy in. Think about belly button to the spine. Pull it in. That's what we want it to do, right? We want it to pull in. Train it. You go back to that halo. Work at the upper abs for the most part here. Up and around. Then we do that lower ab. Feel it? I recorded an abs video yesterday. I feel this. My abs are talking to me a little bit. And into your crunch. Those 30 minutes of abs, and when you really focus on an area like that, you'll see that workout this month. When you focus on an area like that, it's intense. That's a lot of work. We're going to do a halo, one halo, and then we'll do 2 crunches. Let's sit up for that. Start over your right shoulder, up and around. Right crunch, left crunch, or left shoulder. Keep crunching, starting with the right. It just keeps it easier to stay controlled and balanced. Right shoulder, crunch, crunch, left shoulder, crunch, crunch, right shoulder. Keep going. Forget which way I was going there. Maybe that's happened to you once or twice in this circuit here. I pay attention to myself and what I'm doing. Last one. Crunch and crunch. Nice work. All right, weight down. 30-second rest. We got our cardio. I'm going to kind of work that midsection. We're going to go over, tap behind, tap behind. So the toe, the taps, is the same arm that goes over. You're going to feel a nice stretch here, but we're also working this core as we go through this. We'll start with your right arm and leg first. Take a deep breath. And get ready to go. About 5 seconds. Whew. There we go. I want to thank everybody who's here with me in this workout and this month-long program. Those of you that have subscribed, I really appreciate it. It really helps my channel grow, and by growing my channel, YouTube shows it to more people. So that's kind of the goal, is to build up to a members-only situation where we can have talks and live workouts and things like that. So share with your friends if they want a workout program, and just jump right in. You don't have to go back to the beginning. Just whatever workout is published on that day, it's going to show up on your YouTube page when you open it up, and just start there. All right, I'm going to grab my chair. We're going to use a heavy weight for this one. Using the chair as a bench. Just put your weight down right in front of it like that for right now. We're going to take the outside leg. We're going to kick back. Use your chair to hold balance. Ready? Now this whole circuit is going to be on one side of the body. Right side here for you. We have this kick back. Then we're going to put our foot down, pick up the weight, and do back rows. So hitting that back, hitting that bra overhang area. So about 2 seconds, I'm going to put my foot down. Foot down, grab the weight, flat back, pull back. Abs are tight here. Knees are slightly bent. Think about weight in the heels of the feet. Try and keep your palm parallel with your chair. So you're not turning the weight. It's coming straight back to the waistline. Using a pretty heavy weight here. The back is a strong muscle area. Weight down. Here we go. Balance. Kick back. Working that glute. That's a trouble area. I want to work. Standing leg might be burning a little bit too. Put that foot down. Grab the weight. Pull it up. I'm going to combine these two. So you'll kick back at the same time you row the weight. It's 50 seconds. If you feel like you need to lighten your weight, go ahead and pick up a lighter weight right now. And we're going to start here. Kick back. Bring it in. Now we're slowing this kick back way down. Okay? We want to get that back row completed while we do this kick back. This is hard. If you have heavy weight right now, and you're feeling your core, I hope, because that is a bonus of doing this unilateral work on one leg. Learn and balance. Core has to strengthen here. Almost there. Come on. All right, put that weight down. I'm just going to leave my chair there because we're going to do the other side. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to walk to your right. Arms are going to go like this. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3. This is a soccer kick. This is designed to stretch out that glute a little bit, which should feel nice. We'll go in 10 seconds. Arms are just up, down. Think about a jumping jack. And try not to overthink it. Just walk with it and move the arms. It's a 3 count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, kick. And kick. Cardio, so move it along here. While we get that stretch, while we bring the heart rate up with the arms overhead. Lots of movement, lots of muscles, working differently than if you were doing strength work, right? But they're working, and they want oxygen. So they're asking the heart for oxygen. So the heart rate has to go up, right? Breathing has to increase. And rest. Nice job. All right, rolling out that shoulder. I felt that workout on that side. Let's go to the other side. We'll set up for that kick back and back row. Take a deep breath. Not a lot of rest in this workout. 30 minutes, compressed workout. We'll get a lot done. All right. Weight down. Sorry. Starting with that kick back. So, knees up. Get ready. Here we go. So that kind of leads me in to talk about my channel where we have 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. I mean, you can't make it perfect. Maybe one's 31 or 32 minutes, or one's 29 minutes, but 30 minutes of work, including a warm-up and a stretch, for women over 40 is ideal. Ideal. I have found, I'm going to switch to my upper body here in a sec, grab my weight. Ready? Grab the weight. I found out the hard way. We're all under stress, right? Stress is something we live with. But I had added stress in my life for a period of time. And I started to get, that fat around the middle. I was frustrated. I gained 12 pounds. hadn't changed anything other than I was working out harder than I probably ever have since I owned a gym and did 3 or 4 classes a day. Ready to put this down. I mean, I was an hour, hour and a half a day trying to get this weight to come off, and it just kept going up. It was so confusing, and I saw my doctor over a period of a couple months to figure out, is this thyroid? What's going on here? And ultimately figured out that all my hormones were pretty good, except the cortisol. My cortisol hormone was out of whack, and cortisol is your stress hormone. Pick up your weight, back row. When any of your hormones are out of balance, and after 40, the possibility of that happening is pretty high because our hormones are all over the place, right? So when they get out of balance, your body kind of shuts down. It's in stress mode, it's in survival mode. So really focuses on just your body functions. Leg up, ready, kick back, keeping you alive. Part of that means hanging on to fat because your body doesn't differentiate from where this is all coming from. All it knows is things aren't going well. And that potentially could mean you're gonna have a famine, I mean, it's not that long ago, considering how long humans have been around, that famine was a real thing. Your body remembers that. Our genetics remember that. So your body really slows it all down so that it can just maintain your life. I dialed way back to 30-minute workouts. I added in a lot of stretching, a lot more than I've ever done. I stopped running, which is really hard to do because I love it. Go ahead and rest. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. And lo and behold, I'm burning less calories a day according to my Apple Watch. I'll show you what we're going to do here. We're going to walk to your right. 1, 2, 3, knee. Hands are together. We start with them up in the walk. So I'm eating the same. I'm burning less calories. And slowly but surely, the weight started to come off. It was, for me, 1, 2, 3, crunch. Kind of an amazing experience because in that, I learned how to help you. So I'm grateful for it. Certainly grateful for a solution, finding out what was going on. We think about, our estrogen, our progesterone, all this stuff, menopause messes up. I never thought about a stress hormone. We think about our thyroid, right? When things go awry, we think, oh, maybe it's my thyroid's off, right? That's kind of the go-to. And I thought, never had thyroid issues, but that must be it, right? No, it was not it. Grabbing my lightweight here. This is the only circuit in this workout. I'm going to give you a modification. Because there's a little bend, we're going to do a curtsy lunge, but you're going to do a tap back instead if you're not bending. And I'm just going to do that so that you can keep the pace because it might be a little bit different. So we're going to hold the weight right here, curtsy to your right leg back, and our other side. So yeah, that's my story. I'm going to do a live chat. So we can all hop on and you can ask questions or share your experience. It's really more about you than me. An opportunity to bring women together that are going through the same periods of life or have been through that period of life so that we can support each other. All right, we're going to take this right here. Bring it up, open the arms, back down to that 90 degrees. So it's 90 degrees up, straight arm out, back to your 90 degrees, down to the waist. When I schedule that, I will have something that gives you, a few days warning. So if you'd like to put on your schedule so that you can join us, that would be awesome. Right leg back, curtsy. Pushing the weight back through the back toe and the front heel. Low as you can go. Going at that glute from another angle. You notice we've done a lot of glute work here today. Glutes, upper body, and abs. Those are the areas we really like to work. We get inner thigh a few times here, which is another trouble area. Get Ready? We're going to do that side raise. Open, bring it forward, and down. When we combine this, we'll do one curtsy, we'll stand up completely, and we'll do the upper body, and then we'll go into the other curtsy. And this is it. You made it. We're almost there to the good part, the stretch. I had a trainer once say, dessert. Not as good as ice cream, right? Dessert. Dessert for the workout. Anyway, here we go. Curtsy, come up, lift, open, bring it in, close it, curtsy. And up. Those of you that know me know I have an ice cream thing. I love ice cream. I've been so good to not have it, other than very rarely, at least in the winter time. Summer's a little more challenging. When I have ice cream though, that sugar just causes me to get inflamed by, 2 or 3 pounds easily the next day. Not because I gained, fat. That would be pretty difficult. That'd be 15,000 calories that I ate the day before, above what I needed to survive and rest. But that inflammation, that sugar, that processed foods, all settles right in here. Your clothes get tight. So cutting out sugar is the very first way. I'm going to skaters because I love them. And they're a great end to something that's very core focused here. We'll bring your right toe back. Take the challenge. 3 days. Eat real food. Cut out anything that's not real food. Cut out sugar. Get ready. Here we go. You can eat carbs. Don't feel like you can't eat carbs, but your carbs need to be complex carbs, not gluten-based, because gluten is inflammatory. But whole grain rices, oats are my favorite go-to. Eat those earlier in the day. You don't need carbs. You don't need energy to sleep, but you do need them to get through your day. So take the challenge. Drink lots of water and rest. Take that challenge. Drink lots of water, eat real food, lots of fiber, lots of vegetables. Go easy on the fruit because it's natural sugar. Reach up and over. But in 3 days, on day 4, I guarantee you, things are going to fit better. You're going to feel better. You'll probably drop a few pounds. It's kind of like when we start a diet, right? Reach up and over. Maybe you're eating healthier than you did going up into that diet. So we say, oh, I lost 5 pounds the first day on this diet. Sit back your toe up. You lost 5 pounds of inflammation, 5 pounds of fluid. Losing 5 pounds of fat takes a month. It's a lot of work. It's worth it. And certainly if you're eating real food, let's go to the other side here. It's doable, it's easier, I should say, because if you think about it, when you eat real food, high fiber foods, bring one arm across here, stretching that upper shoulder and back. When you're eating high fiber foods, it fills you up. Drinking lots of water fills you up. A lot of times when we feel hungry, we're actually dehydrated, we're thirsty. But our brain goes hunger, right? Food, feed me, doesn't really differentiate. So, other side, you may be thirsty. So by keeping your water going and by keeping your tummy full and your digestive tract full of high fiber foods, you can eat a lower calorie diet and feel full. Let's reach back, round the shoulders, lift. It's a great challenge. Give it a shot. Try it. I certainly do it. That after ice cream, I go 3 days really, really strict. And that's how long it takes to get those 3 pounds off sometimes. Let's grab your chair because we did a real attack on your glutes. Leave me comments if you like this workout. Do you like PHA? Push your knee down here, feel the glute stretch, relax the leg. Do you like doing this type of format? Tell me. I'm gonna produce things that you want to see. And the more feedback I get from you, the better. And tell me how you did and how you feel and anything I can do to help you. Let's go to the other side. Answering all my comments. Last year it was a little difficult, but this year, every morning I answer all my comments, so I will be here for you, I promise. Let me know how you are, and please subscribe if you've not subscribed. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you that have been here for a long time and all the new women that have joined us this month. It's really exciting. Let's stretch the neck. And let's go to the other side. Bring the head up. Take a deep breath, arms up. Deep, deep, deep. Exhale. Be proud of that workout. You got so much done in 30 minutes. I'm proud of you. I hope you come back often. I hope I see you next time. Have a wonderful day or evening.